Okay, so we're just giving people a little time to come in. Make sure that you are smashing that notification bell. You can also share this live if you like, or tag a few people that you think this would be good for. And don't be shy, because this is a place to discuss things. You don't have to be a veteran to really have input, because I learn from people every day in the lives and in life. So this is not a place where if you're not seasoned, you can't speak up. This is a place to kind of get the discussion going, to kind of get the mind brewing, so we can all make money in the beauty industry, okay? And you can invite people or share with people who may not necessarily be nail techs, because this is anyone in the beauty industry or for an entrepreneur overall. So just sit back and we'll come on soon. Thanks for your support. This track is so funny to me. I just had to throw it in because the emotions be running high, honey. But I'm coming soon. Just hold on. Just giving people time to come on in. Get what you need to get. We're starting soon.
Like
Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? You know, we got to give people time to get the notifications. Make sure you all are hitting that notification bell. That's important. I have a ton of stuff that I have notification bells on because I follow so many channels on YouTube, and now they are added in Clubhouse. So Clubhouse is another thing that's getting my attention. I like to listen to Clubhouse while I'm like cleaning up or, just doing something around the house. That's like the perfect thing for me to play. So yes, Lauren, you all, as usual, was here early with those eyeballs again. Lauren is the one who makes me say, "Oh shoot, you got to get up and start getting ready," because Lauren will be here before everybody. I'm telling you, it is so crazy. Hey, Lauren, girl. Minding Minds is also on it too. Minding Minds is one of our moderators. She said, make sure she's just getting everyone situated. I really appreciate that, And the moderators, I don't forget about you, but I got something coming for you soon, But I really appreciate you. So hi, Minding Minds. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Lexi Shanta. Hi, Life with Jen. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Nail Charmer. How are you, the Nail Charmer? I feel kind of strange. I don't know what it is. I feel a little funny. I don't know. Can you all tell me if you notice a difference? Because I upgraded this software. So this is supposed to be like 1080. I was always running on 720. And then I got the new lights. So like the last video was 720 new lights. This one is supposed to be 1080p with the new lights. So do you even notice a difference or no? Because it's cost me more money. So I just want to know, like, can I go back down to where I was? I don't know. Let me know. Cami Bay 229. Hello, hello, hello. You are new. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm new here. Yes, you are. Welcome, blessed one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, as usual, I didn't put any lotion on my hands, and I don't have any lotion. But what I do have right here, because I'm sitting in my makeup chair, I got some hand sanitizer. That'll help my hand. Well, that's gonna make them drier, right? But I'm still gonna put it on because I hate that I do that. I'm constantly washing my hands, so I forgot. Okay. And then this is the other thing I did too before I got on camera. I gave myself like a little facial. And then I tried a new brow tint, which I really don't care for. I had high hopes for it, so I still had to pencil them in. And then this lip color. I'm wearing this lip because I bought all these colors throughout the pandemic. And it's like, I don't really like the colors because they wash my face out, but I got to wear them. Because I don't want to feel like I wasted my money. So I said, I wouldn't wear this outside, but I'm wearing it on camera. I just feel like when you buy a lot of stuff, you feel this way. When you buy a lot of stuff, you got to make sure that you are not wasting your money. Like, I just hate to see stuff like makeup and all that just sitting around, clothes, outfits, shoes, and we're not wearing them. So I'm trying to find a way to use everything I have. And, I really think my color is red. I just love a hot, bold, red lip. But it's different today. Don't really care for it, but we're going to rock with it. You said there's a difference? Okay, I'm trying to make it better and better. And when I move, it'll be even better. Hello, Miss Jones. How are you? Finally free to catch live. Hi, Shannon. How are you? It's been a minute. Yeah, it has been a minute. See, I pay attention to everything. Did you all see we played bingo the other day? We played bingo. We did 8 rounds of bingo. And I did a free bingo because I wanted to kind of do a run through to see how it would be. I learned a few things. I learned that definitely people would have to buy their bingo cards the day before so everybody can have their boards to keep things flowing. And also I would have to have the prizes in their package already. So whoever wins whatever box or whatever package, I could just write their name down on a sheet of paper and throw it in. Throw it in their box because that was kind of a headache for me. And I got everything packaged. I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't even shipped them out because it's too cold and it keeps snowing. So I really haven't been out the house. I only been out the house one time, and that was to go to my sister's wedding. My aunt passed away, and I had my sister's wedding all in the same week. So I've just been trying to keep busy and keep myself occupied, but I have not been out the house yet. But everything is packaged up and ready to go. So that was that. Did you all see the bingo, or anybody here participate in the bingo? Do you think you would want to do a future bingo? Because I was just trying to give people a taste of what it would be like. What is the 30-day boot camp? You a newly licensed nail tech. Well, that will definitely be for you because it is a challenge. It's 30 days. You sign a contract in the beginning. You get an accountability partner. And week by week, you're supposed to be doing different tasks to get your brand together. A lot of us are really good at what we do. We just don't understand how to run the business. And so we get frustrated and we end up making it a hobby, or we end up hardly doing it at all because we never figured out how to make it into a business. We just figured out how to do designs, you know, but we never figured out how to make money off those designs. So this 30-day nail tech bootcamp challenge is for anyone who needs to restart, reset, or is just starting out their nail business. It could be the beauty business, really. It could have been a 30-day beauty business challenge because it's for anyone. Figuring out what you want your brand to look like, how to target those people, and you know, all those things. And it's literally a week by week thing. Like it has a story time, it explains, it goes over different topics for each week, and then it gives you assignments for each week. Also, your accountability partner at the end, you're supposed to be writing down what you got done and what you're supposed to be doing. So most people get in, they read all the way through it, but it's not meant to be used that way. It's literally meant for you to challenge yourself. Because that's the big problem. A lot of us don't get things done because we are la-di-da with it and we don't set specific goals. You kind of sometimes have to set milestones for you. And this challenge is a way for you to set milestones. And at the end of it, you should see a difference. Hey, Buff 3D Nails. How are ya? You said bingo was fun. Next time I'll be on my laptop versus your phone. Was it, so you were playing on your phone? Okay, I was just wondering if it's something that people want to do again. So, yeah. So today we have, I feel a little under the weather. I don't know. Today we have a nail case study called Faking It. I was having a conversation with someone, and it's just that this is something that I noticed, and then this kind of came down the funnel. So I said, oh, this would be a good nail case study. And I'm trying to make these nail case studies easier and easier and easier. So, hi, Madam Glam. Yes, Miss Jones. So you might want to check it out. It's available on Shecago Beauty Source. And also we offer Afterpay, so you can finance it if you wanted to. Or you can get the hard copy, or you can get the digital version. Either one you can finance through Afterpay. Pay $10 every 2 weeks. So it's up to you if you want to check it out. So I'm trying to make the case studies easier and easier, you know, just try to condense it and make the channel better overall. So what we're going to do really, really quick, I want to play the case study. Here we go.
Shecago, I hope you make this into a case study because I don't know what to do. I have a client or two who we have great conversations, but we don't seem to get along or have the same opinion about a lot of things. And there have been a few occasions where we actually kind of started arguing a bit, and I had to just be quiet, but it made things awkward afterwards. And so I want to keep these clients, but how do you handle, or how does anyone handle clients and personal conversations and your personal opinion? Please help.
Did you all hear that? It's very straightforward. Did you all hear that? Can I just get some yeses or nos just to make sure? But this is a real thing that happens. Basically, this person is saying in this case study, faking it. How do you handle it when you're having personal conversations? Can you re-say the case study? Yeah, I'll play it again. It's no problem. I'll replay it again. It's really quick.
Shecago, I hope you make this into a case study because I don't know what to do. I have a client or two who we have great conversations, but we don't seem to get along or have the same opinion about a lot of things. And there have been a few occasions where we actually kind of started arguing a bit, and I had to just be quiet, but it made things awkward afterwards. And so I want to keep these clients, but how do you handle, or how does anyone handle clients and personal conversations and your personal opinions? Please help.
Got it. So basically they're saying, like, how do you handle that when we're sitting up, we're touching these people, we're in their personal space, they're in our personal space, and you're having these intimate conversations. So how do you handle it when you don't necessarily agree with what the client is saying? Because people tend to tell us everything. We're like their personal advisor, we're their soundboard, we're all these different things. So how do you handle it when you get into conversations with people and you all are not necessarily seeing eye to eye? How do you handle that? Do you become fake and just shut your mouth? Like, what do you do? How do you handle it? Because this is something that everyone will come in contact with. So let's get right into the questions. So I guess my first question is this. You know what? I want to ask this question differently. This is my first question. My first question, erasing the old one, saving the new one. And now here it is. Do you keep it real with clients? Do you keep it real with clients? Go ahead and type your answers. I want to hear what you have to say. I'm going to give you a second. Go ahead and type your answers. Do you keep it real with clients? Okay, we got some answers here. You said Nails by Deborah Lynn. Hey, Nails by Deborah Lynn, honey child. Mm-hmm. You said stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Clients can work your nerves. I shut up or become really agreeable. Not everyone is going to agree. I agree to disagree. At the end of the day, I'm here to make money and not friends. The Asian nail techs barely talk. Some clients I'm just honest with, but not all. I don't know them on a personal level like that to keep it real. I keep my opinions to myself. Pick a color. No, laughing out loud. My town is messy, so they are not going out saying Lexi said nothing. Okay? Nothing. Okay, so basically what we're saying is, are we saying that we're faking it? Are we saying that we are faking it with clients? Is that what we're saying here? Because people need to know. I mean, we need to talk. These are the things that people don't talk about. So are we faking it? Are we faking it? Something to think about. Okay, so you know how people will really spill their guts to you. Like I have, especially once you start to get a big clientele, you'll have people that'll start coming to you and it'll be like a reality show because these people will come to you. They'll start telling you tidbits about their life, about the man they messing with, the drama they got going on, their job hunt, the stuff they kids stressing them out. And every time they come to you, it's like you'll be picking up where you left off. Like, girl, so what happened with this? So what happened with that? And, you'll find some people, as you really start getting into this, you'll find that you will run into a lot of different types of personalities. A lot of different personalities, because some people are doing things, especially when you're in the beauty business, that you may not necessarily agree with. I've done prostitutes. I've done all types, scammers, the other woman, the woman who is a cheater. I've done people who are cheating and they bring the person they cheated with them to their appointments, all those things. So how do we handle it? How do we handle it? So Madam Gracie says, yep, I'm faking it. Bloop. You said, I don't think we are faking it, just minding our business. But here's the thing. Let me ask the next question, because you said you're minding your business, but what about this? What about this right here? See, it's a weird thing, because depending on what you're doing, those people could be in your chair for, 2 hours for some people. What about this? What if a client asks your opinion or advice? Because they will. I remember back in the day, especially when I was younger, I used to look up to my hairstylist. I used to it was this one lady named Carol Ann. I just loved me some Carol Ann. Everybody loved Carol Ann. She could do some hair. She could slay some hair. She was a cool, good person. And all of us would be just sitting there talking, and they'd be like, well, what does Carol Ann think? So I'm just asking, what if a client asks you for your opinion or for advice? What do you say if you don't necessarily agree with it? Okay. Got another question. So let me read these answers here, because I got another question. I just want to respond with a true response. I say, I hate you in that situation, or that's tough. I don't know what you should do. Then get quiet or change the subject. I'm minding the business that pays me. That is not answering the question. Buff 3D Nails, that is not. I said it, it's not. It's not answering the question. You just go ask me, what's the answer? I would say I'm not the one to ask for advice. My opinion can be brutal. Oh, then they're going to really want to know what you got to say now. Well, you say that, they're going to really want to know, because people, that's just going, you really just egg them on, because they feel like you got something good to say that could change their mind, even though they probably won't change their mind or whatever. They will get the whole truth from me. Dina said, hi, Dina. You said, I don't want the few clients that I do have, I know personally. You said, I don't. The few clients that I do have, I know personally. So we really do have conversation. Or if they're feeling a certain type of way and they need to talk about something, we do talk. Okay. Yeah. Don't laugh. Give me your real answer. You went all around that. You can't be acting you like, I don't understand. You can't be sitting in front of the client going, what? You got to say something. You over here. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that, or you can get with this, because this is where it's at. Remember that song? See, some of y'all too young to understand that. Y'all don't remember that. What's the answer, girl? Okay. So what if a client asks you for your opinion or your advice? I'm trying to dig in. I'm trying to say something here. Okay. So I'm going to move in to the next question because I'm just trying to see. And every time we do these case studies, it's good because no one is ever 100% on the same page with this. My question is, are we faking it with these clients? How do you handle it? Because we are dealing with people on a very intimate level. We're touching them. People are revealing things to us, all these good things. So how do you handle private, personal conversations, especially if you run into things that you don't agree with when people are telling you things? Things such as, I'm cheating on my husband with this little young boy. Ooh, he be laying it on me. Ooh, he's so silly. He had me laughing and everything, and I just can't stop. I know I ain't right. What do you think? What do you think I should do? How do you answer that? You know what you're thinking. And then she say something like, that boy is the same age as your son. Like your son is 19. And she said the boy is 19 years old. And that triggered you because you got a 19-year-old son. You're just going to be like, oh, well, you should still keep having relations with him. I'm just wondering what you would think. So this is my next question here. I already have it pulled up because I want to see what you all got to say here. Okay. The next question is this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do you think your answers will affect your money? Do you think your answers will affect your money? Let's get into it. Let's see. What do you think? Okay. And some people just don't have nobody to talk to and they just need a listening ear, right? Yep, exactly. That's why I said, that's why we always become the soundboard. People tell their beauty professionals stuff they don't even tell their own husband, children, best friend, whatever. They come to us with a lot of deep stuff sometimes. I'm telling you. You said, I guess it depends on how I deliver my truth. I believe the truth is my palatable if the intent comes from a living place. Okay. And you said, if not, I'm still faking it. Okay. That's why I said this will make a good case study, because are we faking it with clients? Because it's a lot of awkward things that happen. Hey, Muni, you said, woo. By the time they ask me, they trust my opinion. Reveal You Beauty Studio. Welcome. Good answer. You kind of have to flip things on them and get an answer to their own questions. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like, well, how do you feel about that? What do you think? Instead of, okay, I get that. Loving place. Okay. Do what makes you happy, but does it affect your pockets? The question is, do you think your answers affect your money? I think I give solid advice. If I know a person well, I would give honest advice. If it's a new client, I would tell them what I would do in the particular situation. I would tell her kindly, I love her, but she's wrong. Ooh, wait. Where am I? Hold on. Okay. If you deliver your answer in a loving way, it can increase your money. You can say things playfully, but mean it. That's that sad shade. Nope. If they don't come back, it was meant to be. Ride the fence if you're scared of missing money. A lot of different answers here. Most people know they're wrong. They just want to vent. I cut myself right here. I don't know how. Clients are odd sometimes. Your answers might affect your money. If the client really values your opinion, or they want reassurance, okay. Unfortunately, that does affect your money because depending on your answer depends on if they will be back or not, honestly. You heard what Lexi said? I did not mean to hit that again. Okay. I'm going to give you all a little scenario. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 1 minute. We're going to do a reenactment. We're going to do a little reenactment right here. And I'm going to give you 1 minute to come up with how you would handle it. So I am the client and you are the technician. Okay. So we're sitting across from each other. And you do. Now I'm going to put my hand is rusty. It's a little, no, it's not. So you're doing my nails, which definitely need to be done. You're doing my nails. And I'm talking to you. And I'm like, girl, let me tell you something. Now, you know I dance, right? Yeah. So the other night at the club, it's this girl, I cannot stand her ass. You know, this little goofy chick, you know, she's sitting up here. She just be doing the most. She just do too much. She get on my nerve. But anyway, she, you know, running around there drunk as usual, and she dropped her bag. So I picked it up. You want the other hand? Okay. I picked it up and I got it and I counted it. It's like, shoot, it was like $430 something, you know. So the next day she come in talking about she broke or whatever because she lost her money, but she always doing too much. So I swooped it on up. I can't stand her. But anyway, so you know, should I get back to a little part of me feel like I was wrong? You know, even though I can't stand her, I just feel like, yeah. I mean, like, what should I do? How would you answer it? Because now it's on you. It's on you. How would you answer? It's on you. How would you answer? Yeah, it's side shade. Muni no. Look, my aunt is on here. Go to sleep. It is past your bedtime. Talking about give it to me. Go to sleep, Robin. Mrs. Jones. What is 2 lines? What does that mean? What does that mean? I need some answers. How would you answer that? How would you answer that? Tell me. Notes by Deborah Lynn said, you don't want to block your blessings, so you should give it back. God could be testing you. That's the only answer we got. You all are just going to be sitting there like you didn't hear the person talk. Give the girl her money back Monday and tell her about being drunk in the club. She may need a friend. I worked in a couple of strip clubs before as a makeup artist. They ain't trying to hear that. Money. Okay. Acknowledge what she said. Say, yeah, girl, she does do too much, but that could have been you. What if someone snatched your money? Sis, girl, do it again because the house mom at your job is going to fire you. You don't want folks roasting you at your job. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get that. I get that. I'm going to do one more and it's a little bit different. Let me see. Somebody just said something. Oh, we got a couple of answers. Okay. Sis, girl, do it again because house mom. Mixtape. Hey, mixtape. Mistake 3. Hey, I'm late, but I will answer honestly. She can give it back and let her know you found it. Maybe one day she'll return the favor. Okay. Because in this industry, you will have all different types of people sitting at your chair. Everybody is not nice and everybody doesn't think like you do. Everybody is not nice and everybody doesn't think like you do. But I'm going to come back in with my final commentary later. But I'm just saying. Honestly, I would say, now, what if that was you flipping on her, the customer? Girl, that's crazy. But if it was me, I would give it back. Okay. So here's another scenario that you will definitely run into if you stay in this business long enough. You will run into this one right here. Hey, girl. What you say, Shecago? Oh, you just got to clean up and get everything ready. Okay, so, oh, girl, this has been crazy. I know I've been gone a minute or whatever, and my nails are a mess. As you can see, we pretty much almost should do a full set today because it's just been crazy. Girl, you don't even know. I had a whole fight. Yeah, I had a whole fight. Yeah, me. I had a whole fight. John, I called his ass up again. Yeah, again. You know, I've been coming to you, what, 8 years now? 8, 9 years? Yeah, I done call him up again. What? Yeah. It's been like, this is like the 4th time. And it's the 4th time since I've been coming here. Yeah, I call him up again. And this is the chick. This is not the first chick I told you about. This is like the second chick. She's still around. She is still around. So I'm just like, what? And so we got into it. You know, I just, you know, I had to show her that I was not playing. I had to show her that I was not playing. Like, I am not the one. I am not the one. You know, these chicks, they think I'm something to be playing with. And I just couldn't take it no more. She got up in my face and it was what it was. And actually, I got a court date next month. So I'm going to do a neutral color because I got to, you know, convince the judge that I'm like a calm person. So, I mean, like, girl, just hook me up. Just pick anything. I don't even care because I got to go to court. Just pick something neutral, you know, whatever. And I mean, like, what you think about all this? What do you think? Oh my God, I got to go through this all over again. Ah! You said I need an Oscar. I've been through it so many times before. You said, girl, I would say, let me get you court ready and change the subject. Now, if this person is just now sitting in your chair, do you really think they're gonna let you get away with just saying that? They came in the door telling you about the drama and they want a neutral color, you pick one or whatever, and why they nails broken. So they just sitting in your chair. You think they're gonna just stop talking about it? So you're gonna keep changing the subject? That's gonna be obvious. I can't stand these sort of scenarios because I'm always quick to jump on you need to leave his sorry ass alone train. Being 100, right? Time to be a paid shoulder. Lord, girl, I hate y'all having problems. Hopefully it comes together for you. You think that's gonna be the end of that? She just sat in your chair. Girl, that's crazy. Let me see your nails. You want long or short set? She gonna answer your question and she gonna go right back to what she was talking about because that's what her life is right now. Since you are catching cases for a man that's not treating you like a queen, what day do you want me to help you pack his shit? Okay, so remember, 8 years. You've been hearing this story from her for 8 years. She's too old to be fighting, but I'll keep that to myself. Tell her I'll give her a classic pink and white so she looks good for court. What shade of nude are you leaning toward, girl? Girl, you just pick some because I can't even think. I can't even think. I can't even think. I don't even care because this stuff, I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. You got some wine because I can't take this no more. You better be glad with these kids. I swear, these kids. Johnny got two more years, and Shayna got 7 years. And I swear to God, I swear to God. Girl, that's why I got me this little 19-year-old. But anyway, I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'm just saying, when you're dealing with these type of toxic people, it's going to be one scenario after another. How are you bouncing around all these different conversations? How are you dipping and dodging all these conversations? I feel like I have to code switch so much at work, listening and agreeing with stuff all the time, honey. Ugh. So she knows she's crazy. Tell that. Tell wait. So she knows she crazy. Tell that one the real deal. Relationship advice is tricky. It's their choice if they want to go back. What am I supposed to say? That's why I brought up this case study because you are going to run into these people and they will come to you forever and a day and they will be having the same drama and the drama starts toppling on top of each other, more drama on top of more drama. How you going to avoid the whole conversation? And this type of drama is definitely, you definitely going to run into this. Tell her fighting that lady won't change him, treating you badly and stepping out on you. Break up with him, sis. It's been 8 years. It's been 8 years. It's been 8 years. This is not new to you or to her. How do you handle it? So I thought that this was a really good case study. What I want to do is, those were all the questions I had. Those were scenarios that I had. What I want to do is take this quick little break, and then we're going to come back. And then I'm going to tell you what I think in different situations I've been through and the pros and cons of each. Okay. So we'll be back. Okay. I just took a quick little walk away break. As you all know, I had COVID at one point, so I'll just be having these little weird days, and I might be a little dehydrated, and my breath is a little short, or whatever. So it's all right. Um, Actually, it's probably from my little virtual online party I had last night. We were all doing these Jack Daniel shots and stuff online, so I'm probably a little dehydrated. I don't know, but anyway, this these type of situations can be sticky because the first question, one of the questions that I asked you was, "Are you faking it?" And people say, I will never fake it. I won't fake it. Everybody can do what they want to do. But I'm going to tell you, in my years' experience, that's something I still struggle with because relationships with clients can be funny. Can be funny. When I tell you they can be funny, they can be funny. You can lose a client of 20 years. You can lose a client of 15 years if it's certain scenarios, if you're too real with people, this even with friends. This even in many relationships. If you too real with people, they start to feel some type of way towards you, especially when it comes to a man, especially when you right, because they know you right and they kind of hate that they told you so much because now you kind of like putting them up against the wall to do something, and now they feeling silly in the situation because they're not mentally at a place where they can do what they know they need to do, and you see that. So you see them in a vulnerable space that a lot of people don't really know that they're in or what level they're in on. So it kind of makes them kind of feel some sort of way against you because they made themselves too vulnerable to you. Then low key, people be kind of upset with you too because it's kind of like you are kind of like looking down on them in the sense they feel because you're just saying it like it's so easy to do and it's not that easy to do. And a lot of people won't say that because basically they know they're looking weak. They're being weak in a situation. And they kind of feel like you're saying that in so many words without saying it. So when it comes to situations and relationships, you have to be very careful because too much truth, especially with women and they man, no matter what they doing, they will start to back away from you and act funny if you start pushing it too much. Now, me personally, because I don't like to lie, and I'm a person who like to say and be straight up on whatever, I will tell a person after so long if they keep saying the same thing over and over and over to me. This is my friendships and everything. I tell a person, you're gonna have to stop telling me about that situation because you making me not like the person, and then I gotta come around them, but you still with them. And they didn't sex me down and make me forget. I still remember. You keep forgiving him. I never forgave him. So now I don't even like him. So if you're gonna continue to be with this person to be in this situation, then I wish you would stop telling me the bad stuff until you're ready for me to really help you pack your bags or whatever. Because I feel like you deserve better. That's the friendship level or a very, very close client type of level. You know, but just a person that's like a client that just is a regular client, but you ain't got no emotional ties to them. It's like, to be honest with you, some people may not agree, but sometimes that's when you got to go faking it a little bit because some people, they just really using you as a sounding board and they don't really, really want to hear that because they already know and they don't really, really take your advice as seriously as you think they do. It's just a really more of a business relationship and you're really their sounding board. You're like really their therapist who doesn't give any real feedback. You're a soundboard. So in those cases, sometimes you do have to do the fake thing. This is just me, where you just go, girl, that's crazy. Whatever way she's swinging with it, that's the way you need to be swinging with it. If she, look, people may not like what I'm about to say. I've been in this business long enough. And that's why I asked the questions that I asked because I've seen and I've made money and lost money off of different things. And I pay attention. Even with the first scenario I gave you with the girl dropping the money on the floor, you have to understand people. That's why I have the 30-day nail technician challenge because you got to understand people and who you're dealing with and know what type of clientele you want to attract. Because if you're attracting everyone, you're going to be a little thrown off because you don't really you got too many different people coming your way. If you have a client that's kind of ratchet, kind of gutter, that's about that life, if you are too mommy to them, if you're too straight and narrow to them, they will stop coming to you because you're making them feel uncomfortable, and coming to you is no longer fun. Coming to you now is like coming and sitting in the damn principal's office. Okay? So, in that first scenario, while you all gave the answers you gave, believe it or not, that's not the way I would handle it. If that girl is in that life, that's a gutter type, get it, hustle type life. Them chicks don't get along up in there. She can't stand the chick. She picked up her money off the floor. They got long term beef, whatever. I've been hearing this story. I'll be like, shit, finders keepers. Even though I don't, and some people might not like my answer to that. I'm just being real with you. My answer would have been finders keepers, losers weepers. Even though I don't really feel that way, but I just know that this type of client, I don't want to make her feel like she's sitting in the principal's office, because I understand people and I know the psychology behind people, and I don't want to mess up my money. In that situation, I know what type of person she is. She's not really trying to be on the straight and narrow. She's just venting and telling you what's going on. And she trusts you enough not to judge her. So if you start giving your holier than thou advice, she's gonna be looking at you like, oh, she's so perfect and holier than thou. And she gonna stop telling you shit, and she gonna be low key looking for somebody else to go to who don't make her feel like a shitty person, even though she may be one. Does that make sense to you? What I'm saying? See, the answers to this ain't what you think, but I'm telling you, the answers to this is based off of my experience. Pretty quiet in the comments section. This is real talk. This is real talk. I have gave my, you can't always be 100 and all that. You will lose money always being 100 with people, keeping it real. You got to really know how to assess people. You got to really understand what type of clientele you want, because if you're just freestyling and taking everybody in your chair, you're going to run into some people. And if you make them feel uncomfortable, you will lose those people. And some of those people, such as the dancer I did in the first scenario, they spend good money because it's part of their job to look good. And if your work lasts, they will come spend the money with you once a month, especially if your work lasts in a month or more. They'll come spend money with you. Let them tell you, this is my little old humble opinion. Let them tell you all the stuff they want to tell you and just give neutral answers. Girl, that's crazy. Oh my God. Are you serious? That's how you spend that. If you start going and they ask you what you think, you be like, if you don't really want to say, a way around what you really want to say is, shoot, I don't know. I ain't never been in that situation. Play dumb. You know what I'm saying? Play dumb. Dag, like, like, what could you do? You didn't say anything. You could play dumb. If you don't, the best way to go around that is to play dumb, because you can have some money makers in your chair. And if you start being too honest with them, you will lose money. That's why I asked the question, do you think it will affect your money? The answer is it will affect your money. People are funny acting when it comes to a few things. When you're dealing with people that's doing shady stuff or whatever out in these streets, everybody is not like you. And when when they doing shady stuff, you start becoming the preacher or the principal or their mama too much, you will lose them, because now they feel uncomfortable coming to you, and now they feel like they can't talk to you. They feel like they got to say the right thing, or I don't want to say that to her. I don't want her to judge me. You got to think about that. Play dumb. Ask questions. Like somebody said earlier, flip it back on them. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, what could you do? Like with the dancer. Well, shoot, if you gave her back the money, I mean, like, how you think she act? You know, like that. And you never really give your opinion. You just act like this is so interesting to you. And because you know you're not a part of that world. And so you just start asking her questions. Like, in this business, you have to really, really understand psychology and who's sitting in your chair. Because how you handle the people sitting in your chair, it does affect your money. You hear me? You ain't got to hear me. But replay this video, new mail text, understand. You need to understand people. Muni said, This is true. Most folks aren't ready. They are not ready. People talk to you, but they really ain't talking to you. Yeah, you really have to ride the fence until people are mentally ready to make a move. Yep. Yes, it does. That's why I say it does affect your money. You have to pick, and she did say that because I left her comment up and I went to the little commercial break. It does affect your money. You have to pick who to be honest with and who to be fake the funk with, and deal with them, deal with the aftermath. Yep. Lexi, smart girl. It's true. It's sad, but it's true. So believe it or not, in this industry, when you got people in your chair, while we want to be everybody's best friend and give them the best advice because we care, this we at work at the end of the day, and we are punching the clock. And so you got to be very careful. I got a long-term client wants to keep going back and forth with me. And I'm gonna tell you, this is a mistake that I made, who wants to keep going back and forth with me on a subject um, that I don't agree with. And I let it be known that I don't really agree. And I gave all my bullet points, and we went back and forth for a minute, kind of like in the video. We were kind of like almost getting into it, debating. And I just I put up the white flag. Okay, you win, even though she didn't win because I was right. But I could tell it was annoying her. And if I would have kept pissing her off because my points were so damn valid, I would have lost a long time client. So I fell back. But let me tell you something. The mistake I made was I pushed my points too hard because do you know it's been like a year and this person still keep bringing it up to me? Almost like even though I waved my white flag and said you win, they keep trying to come back to the conversation. They keep trying to bring the conversation up. They keep wanting to debate with me on this conversation. That's what you don't want. So, and that's a mistake that I made. So now it's just like, now I'm trying to diffuse the situation and I'm just going, yeah, I get what you said. But now it come off phony. It comes off as phony because I was so strong and adamant about my points, my good points, valid points. So now I'm conceding and falling back and saying you right on everything. So now I'm coming off as being condescending. I already know this. I'm coming off as being condescending, and I'm coming off as being smart ass. And I'm really just trying not to go too deep into that conversation again. So to be honest with you, I have this channel not because I know everything. I have this channel because I'm trying to tell you mistakes that I still make to this very day because nobody discusses it. I just have been through it. And I put myself in a trick bag because when it comes to certain scenarios, you got to be careful. I think this person will still keep coming, but I think it's just you have to be kind of careful about situations. I really should have just asked a whole bunch of questions and never gave my opinion. I really hate that I gave my opinion on it because that's just who I am as a person. But I really wish I would not have because it's months later and we are still talking about the same subject. Now I got to play like I don't feel the way I feel, but I still feel the way I feel. It's my fault. It's too late though. I'm in a trick bag. That's what you don't want, is to be in a trick bag. And then you're going to run into people who always have drama. Always have drama. Just let those people talk and ask them a lot of questions. And anytime you can find something good to say, then you try to find something good to say. Well, the good thing is at least you ain't lose all your money. You just lost a little bit of the money to be made again. But be very careful about going into deep personal thoughts and opinions and stuff with people because it does affect your money. It will. It can and it will. I'm gonna give you another scenario. I got a client, we were talking about real estate because I'm going back into real estate. And man, it's something this dang on simple because it's not the dancer situation, it's not the man situation. We were talking about real estate. And it's so funny because you're going to come into some people that are very eclectic. You can't quite put your finger on them. They seem cool. There's something about them that's off to you. But I was talking to this particular person, and we got to talking about real estate, and they felt like, I'm just going to throw something out there because this is not the exact, but they feel like it makes no sense to buy something that's newly built because that's a waste of money, waste of money to buy newly built stuff because that stuff fall apart, da 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 da. And then I might have said something like, "Oh, well, I feel like you should buy new because of this. Do you know that that person went back and forth with me, and it was like I saw a whole nother side to them that I've never seen. But I've been doing this person about a year. I saw, and that's not the exact scenario. I'm just making something up similar. But it was like that person, I saw the angry side of them because we didn't agree on something for the first time. And it's just something as simple as talking about real estate. Okay. And what you should buy. And I could see that they were bothered. And so I had to fall back. Do you know I haven't seen that lady in a minute? Something as simple as real estate. I haven't seen her in a minute. Think about that. I'm going to say something else, but I want you to think about that. I said it before, but it ties into this too because I'm shifting in my chair because people are funny acting. And we've been cool up until this point. This person was like calling and checking on me when I was sick and bringing me stuff. You want to bring you some food and all that. But we had one little, over the real estate. And I ain't seen her in a minute. Ain't that interesting? And I didn't even go that deep with her. I was just like, oh, okay. I waved the white flag. Because once again, like Mighty Mind said, are you enjoying the case study? Make sure that you are subscribed and stay notified and all that good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Mighty Minds. So I'm going to read this. Yeah, I have a client who knows they are wrong and tells me how all thief friends tell them the truth. All their friends tell them the truth. She just wants someone who isn't going to make her feel bad and just listens. Yeah, that's what they really be wanting, okay? That's what they really be wanting. You got to be very selective because I have put myself in a trick bag being so real with people. So I ain't fake. Okay, you might be affecting your bag because we're going to go into this a little bit deeper and I just want you to think about it. And then what we're going to do after this to kind of close it out is anybody who wants to do like a little mini online consultation, get your questions ready. We're going to do a mini online consultation. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna close this out by saying this. We have to understand that when people come to get their nails done, they are coming to a safe place, a place where they're being pampered. And sometimes we get into such good conversations with these people that we blur the lines and we kind of get on the friend side with them. But there's a trick bag to that because at the end of the day, they are giving you money. The money that pays your bills, the money that lines your pockets, the money that you are building your future on. So to a certain degree, they hold a certain level of power because you can replace them. You know, I always say you can always get new clients. But if you don't have to lose clients, don't lose clients so petty on something such as trying to keep it real with them because they ain't really there for that. You are really there to provide an experience. And whatever that experience needs to be for them, let it be that experience for them because you are at work. And sometimes being at work, it requires us to do a little bit of acting and improvising. It requires us to do that because once you do that, you are kind of stripping some of their power away from them. This is the one place they can come. They spend their money and they expect a certain thing. If you take that away from them too much or make them feel some type of way, they will no longer view coming to you as a pleasant experience. And you do not want a client to feel like coming to you is no longer a pleasant experience. You want clients to come to you saying, I got this money and she about to make me feel better walking out the door than when I walked in the door. Okay? Think about that. I want her to feel better walking out the door than when I walked in the door. So what we could say out of our mouths about their personal lives can affect their mood. And while they like their nails, now they feeling their whole spirit is down because even though what you may have said was the truth, it just messed their head up. So without them even knowing it, they may be open to going someplace else, even if you're right. And usually we are right. But is it really worth it? That's their life. We can't fix everybody. We cannot fix everybody. Most people do not want to hear what we got to say. They really don't. So I hope you enjoyed. They do, but they don't. I hope you've enjoyed today's case study. Was it cool? Did you like it? Let me know. Please tell me what you thought of it. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Ha, ha, ha. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Does anyone have something that they want to talk about today? Because I do little mini consultations at the end of these too. So if you have a question, an issue, a comment, something you want me to discuss real quick, let me know. And I will do it. Hey, Marisha. Marisha D. Yep. Girl, you came at the end of the case study. You're going to have to replay it. Sing, I did. I already did. So I'm going to give it a second. If anyone has a question that they want to do like a little mini consultation, little free mini consultations online, let me know. Type it and we'll go over it before we end this session. Let me know. I'm giving you all a chance to type in what you want. I'll go over one or two really quickly. So I went to my sister's wedding this week. It was fun. And my uncle is an entrepreneur like me. He travels the country and he sings at senior citizen homes with his keyboard. And so we were at the wedding and the wedding was about to end. And my uncle, we were talking and I was like, let's harmonize. I said, you don't even know I can sing. He's like, I didn't, niece. I didn't. So he started singing and then I started harmonizing. And so everybody started crowding around us. And they were looking like, Tanisha, I didn't know you could sing. I'm not saying I could sing like that, but I'm saying I used to be in concert choir, but we were really good. We started harmonizing together, like, for real, for real. And they were like, I never knew you could sing. I'm like, man, I used to. So now he asked me if I wanted to come sing with him to some of these senior citizen homes. And I was like, I might meet you at some of these neighboring states just to get away. And I will, just to do something different. So I was just giving you all a chance if anyone had any questions or comments or anything like that. But I don't think anyone does today. So I am so glad that you all enjoyed this. The packages for the bingo are packed up and ready to go. I think I got them all right. But if you did not get the right prize, I'm not going to be spending more money to switch them out. So I think I got them all right. And I think that's it. So I will catch you all in the next video, but I really appreciate you all watching. All right. Bye.